Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Hurrican Red from Ninpu Sentai Hurricanger. So, yeah, I don't have any bits or anything, so let's just jump right into it. Packaging, as usual, everyone's favorite part. Nothing too spectacular. You've got his wind symbol back here. It says Hurrican Red. Obviously, a picture of him there. Just his name on the side with the symbols. Logo here, or symbol there. Just all the typical stuff. On the back, it just, shows some poses you can get him in. Pose I have him in right now, which is, I have a sword pose. Yeah, nothing really too spectacular. He comes with a very solid amount of stuff. As per usual, he's got a very wide array of hands. You've got the closed fists, which are on all Figuarts when you get them. A bunch of different open hands. You got one like this, one like this. I'll just be a hand model for this now. You've got the sort of, ninja pose hands I got him in right now. Some various hands for holding his weapons and whatnot. On the back, I have the holstered version, I guess, or sheathed version of the Hayat Maru, which is their sword. And then here I have the version that is out of its packaging. I don't know why I wanted to say packaging. But yeah, very nicely detailed. You can see they even got the little buttons on there. So that's cool. And then you've got his dry gun, which is his weapon. Dry gun, like blow dryer, which is nicely done. As you can see, the paint looks good. The red's got a nice shine to it. I don't remember if these are going to combine with the others or not, but it looks like it's certainly a possibility. And then you get these special pieces for his little chest armor, I guess you could call it, from Akibaranger, which is neat. So we'll be demonstrating that shortly. So here's the figure. Like I said, here is the holstered version. You can take it out, so if you want to put it on his back while you're holding the sword, it looks accurate, which is nice. This is very nicely detailed. So yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll just leave this off for now since we're going to be showing the armor. So figure-wise, it actually is really, really nice. I am extremely pleased with this figure. I think the helmet sculpt is very well done for the most part. I only have one small nitpick about it, which might not even be a nitpick, but they've got the nice shine to it. The visor looks good. For the most part, the proportions around the visor looks good. I really don't have any problems with it. I think, because this is only a minor nitpick, because I was trying to find sort of some negative points on it, just to be a little balanced, his head might be a little fat. Like, the Hurricane Red helmet is a little skinny, so it could be a smidge skinnier, but it's honestly a nitpick. It looks maybe a little bit squished, but I honestly don't have that huge of a problem with it. If you look on the box here, it does look a little more streamlined. Like I said, it could just be a smidge more streamlined, but honestly, overall, I don't have as much of an issue with it. I know in the pictures, Hurricane Blues looks, I'm just gonna fix this, sorry, looks very squished in comparison to the others. We'll have to see what she's like when we get her. But yeah, it's very, very minor for me, to be honest. Everything else I think looks really good. The details on them all look fine and whatnot. I really like the shoulder pad system they have implemented here. I think it works really well. There's no real huge discrepancies when you move them around. It tracks the movement very nicely. It's just, there's so many weird shoulder pads, like the Shinkenger and Dekaranger ones I don't like. And I think this system that they have for him is really well done. I think they're using one that I like. It might be very close to the Zyuranger ones, which are very well done. But regardless, the shoulder system for this is very well done. It's not really too apparent that there's so many joints. I think that might be in part just due to his design. His arms here obviously have this mesh here, which is very well done. It's actually got a texture to it when you're scratching it. So very nicely done there. You've got his changer right here, which is very nicely done. You obviously can't see the exact detail on the disc, but they did a pretty good job on it for his gyro changer. But yeah, Sentai figures, usually when I'm going over them, there's not a whole lot to go over. They got the color nicely done. There's really no problems I have with it. I think it looks fine. So yeah, articulation-wise, you got the nice 360 joint right here. Like I said, the shoulder joint very well done. Tracks the movement nicely. When you're in various poses, you don't have too many problems with gapping or anything strange like that. You've got swiveling here at his arm, double elbow joint here, swiveling here at his fist, 360 joint right here on his leg. Get some nice swiveling from that. Double knee joint as per usual. You got a nice ball joint here on his ankle to give him some articulation, and the toe action joint, like I call it. And then you've got the swiveling here at the waist and chest, and then his neck and head movement. You get a solid all-around creepy exorcist's decent range of movement. And there's no loose joints or anything like that to speak of. So while I have his sword backing off, let's just go ahead and put his, almost said Akibaranger pieces on. It's very, very simple. Now watch me mess it up somehow. I could have gotten him backwards, you never know. Yeah, there. It's very easy. It's like a very thin miniature version of like those old PR armors, which I guess they actually still use this mechanism in like the Armored Might figures and whatnot. It's very simple, and it's actually kind of difficult because the pieces are so thin. So yeah, you can do that. That's always just sort of a neat addition that they have. Those pieces with them, it kind of gives you a little extra thing if you're an Akibaranger fan. I'm not going to pose them like that, but like I said, it is very cool. It gives you a little extra something, and if you're like a super completist that buys multiples, you could get one and display it like that with like an Akibaranger display or something. I don't know. There's some people that do stuff like that. So as you saw, this goes on the back. There's just a peg right here that you place right there like so. And yeah, that's about it. This went a lot quicker than these usually do for whatever reason. But I am very pleased with this figure. I'm a big Ninja Storm fan, and I really liked Hurricanger. And I love the suit design, so I was pretty excited for these figures to start coming out. And I'm very, very pleased with Hurricane Red. I have to say, my only real issue is that the helmet could have been a little more streamlined, but honestly, that's very minor. He's a very, very nice figure. Very solid joints, nothing loose, nothing that feels like it's going to be loose, no cheap feeling to it. The paint job all looks nice. The shoulder joint system, like I mentioned, is really nicely done. I think overall he just looks really cool. I can definitely recommend him to Ninja Storm or Hurricanger fans. He looks really awesome. I'm certainly looking forward to the rest of the team. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how Hurricane Blues comes out because her helmet looks the weirdest in all the pictures we've been getting. But honestly, the helmet problem really isn't an issue here. I definitely recommend him. He's probably one of my favorite Sentai figures right now. I don't know, maybe it's because I have a soft spot, but I think he's a very, very nicely done figure. So yeah, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangersrambles.com. Until next time, it's Dawson Rider, signing out.